Winnebago looks like a brand spanking new basketball team. They got
take over possession under the basket here.
Oh, nice little bounce pass to Means.
4 left to go, and Winnebago's going to call the timeout.
But it just seems like they're just so anxious to get the ball down court where, you just take your
Monterez, what we'll say Lopez Monterez. Open underneath, gets 2 points. 8-1 here, 5:30 to go. The Winnebago Lady Indians are down by 7.
Lovejoy hollering out the play. A little extra pressure on top up there.
Frida Moore comes up with a steal and gets the lay. 10-1, 5:16 to go.
Winnebago shaking up just a little bit. The head fake goes to the rack. Looks like it was tipped out of bounds with the referee up on top right here. Notice that there was a foul on number 15.
So Moore gets herself to the free throw line. She's already probably got around 6 points, I want to say, just 2 layups. She gets herself to the free throw line here. I believe Thomas has a couple big putbacks. Good rebounding from her underneath. First free throw is good to go. It's 12-1 now. They give him 2 points on Q.
Right on Q by Coach Q.
Hits the 3 from the wing.
But she's been playing summer ball all year long. She didn't take no break this year, so we're going to see a big improvement by Big Bear.
Big Bear
nice
hit
shot.
the 3 from the corner. Man, you called that right on time, boy. As soon as she got that ball, she did not hesitate and let it fly.
Yeah, on that team she played on, she was one of their scorers.
They had her Big Bear wide open, running down the court. Did not see her.
Oh, nice pass. Oh.
Good cut. Good pass there from Wolfleader on the front. Pressure on. I'm surprised the refs aren't calling a little bit tighter, but you're seeing a lot of body movement. Oh, but they're going to call it out of bounds, and it's going to go to Winnebago on that jump ball.
Harlan for 3.
Gets it to go. Harlan's first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, see, we just need to get warmed up a little bit here. South breaks that press and dribbles up. Number 4, good defense by number 3, Danny Harlan. Number 31 taking it to the hole. Took an extra step, no call. Ball is thrown out of bounds, tipped by Omaha South. Winnebago takes possession.
Good defense there from Wolfleader. Yep. They were looking to get it down to Alvarez underneath, and she was just getting around her girl in front of her. Number 31 threw an errant pass, and it went out of bounds. It's going to be Winnebago ball on the turnover.
All right, Winnebago.
With the hustle on that one, they're going to kick it around, and there's Apple wide open in the corner. And that 3 is good. Bringing the score 19-9, the minute to go.
You kind of seen that happening too right there. And, the pass to Carnes deflected off number 10, Omaha South. It's Winnebago basketball. 53.3 seconds on the clock.
35.3. 9-19 here, Entikin. Big steal. Oh, the ball's all over the place. We're going to get a jump ball as they were looking for Big Bear on the cut, but 23 Thomas was there for Omaha South. And we're going to get a jump ball, and possession's going to go to Omaha South on the ball. I'll give her that, but ref didn't.
Varsity action. And they're actually playing a pretty good game against a surprising Omaha South team. That freshman, hey, she could be the next big ball player coming out of Omaha South there.
Yes, here Thomas is playing really big for Omaha South. Also Apple playing really well for them, and the Frida Moore as well, number 24, playing a really Omaha South ball. Turnover to start the half, start the quarter.
Looks like Winnebago's still going to be coming out with full court pressure there. I like the idea of full court pressure, especially if you can get it down. After a couple times it doesn't work, but you never give up on it. Number 4 to the rack.
Thomas got her hands on it, and it gets pushed away. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Winnebago basketball. Good boxing out there down low, not to let Thomas get that ball.
All right, Harlan bringing the ball up for Winnebago.
Hopefully there's momentum. She couldn't control herself and kind of ran into her back, and that's going to be a foul on her. Omaha South's going to take possession again. We're still 21-9 here. 7:04 left in the second quarter, and number 4 has 9 points for the Packers. Number 23's got 6. Thomas, she's getting
in the corner again.
2 in a row.
2 for 2. The crowd is getting into it. Winnebago
fighting
only
back.
Down by 8 points now with 6 minutes left in the first half.
That's what you need from your senior leadership, but that's what you're looking for when you're down like that. Like I said, we're looking for the scores. Just came in like the wrecking ball, out-rebounded Big Bear there, got it up and scored two as Big Bear comes up grimacing a little bit.
It looked like over the back a little, but I knew she was probably out of position. That's why they didn't call him at the knee. Into the reach.
There's Thomas again as Big Bear gets by her. And Big Bear driving down the lane, and she's going to get fouled, and that's going to bring Winnebago into the 1-and-1 now. Big Bear is going to find herself at the free throw line.
We got a minute left here. You know, knock these 2 free throws down, hold them on a defensive end one time, and come down here and maybe hit a 2 or 3. You know, get this deficit here to like a 5 or 6 point game. It'd be great.
Great defense from Winnebago this quarter. It was 20 to, I believe, 10. Was that what it was? What was the score? So. Maybe a little bit less than that, but Big Bear gets it up, could not get it to go. But Winnebago's only given up 8 points this quarter on these. Oh, good steal there from Means. Means is going to do a little floater, cannot get it to go. She's fouled by Hodali from
good pressure by Winnebago.
South. Gets herself to the free throw line.
After missing a free throw at this time of the game, it's kind of tough to get that ball back, you know, but you apply some pressure and she didn't have anywhere to throw it.
Means gets it up. Good first free throws are going to go. Oh, they must have gave her 2 shots. Nobody moved on that free throw. I thought it was 1-and-1 already. Looked like she was just driving down the lane. Tipped away by number 10 there for Omaha South, Hodali. Carnes hits the floor. Ball goes out of bounds. Winnebago's going to retain possession.
There's a lot of reaching around. I don't know if the girls are flopping or if they're actually knocking them down, but a lot of contact there.
10 seconds to go. They're looking to throw it down low. Thomas, nice extension there. 5 seconds to go. Gets the steal. Apple's got it. Looking to go score. Floater down the middle of the lane. In and out. Did not get it to go. It looks like they're trying to get down low to Wolf Leader.
Yeah.
And that's like what I'm seeing is that's where they're trying to go. So maybe that's where they want to score from. You know, like you said, you can get the defense to collapse down. We can kick out.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, you've seen a great move from Wolf Leader there at the end of the quarter, but just did not get the finish to go, not high enough off the glass or however you want to say it. But I think Omaha South's got a great, good, talented freshman in Thomas, you know, in Apple, doing a great job up on top. The senior for them, and then the Moore kind of got quiet there in the second quarter, but Winnebago gives up 12 points in the second half, or in the second quarter there, but I think Winnebago only scored 10. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, right? Was it 20 to 10? Or was it 20 to 8? I think it was like 20 to 8 or something like that in the first. And so Winnebago came out and scored more points, but and it was that last bit of the quarter there when they kind of gave it up, you know, that last 2 points, because remember we were only down by 8, they had 28, and Winnebago was looking to cut into that 8-point deficit. Closest they've gotten that quarter was 8 points, but that last end of it, you know, little turnovers, giving up the layups, that's what hurts when you have the little turnovers and they get the runouts.
Yeah, they were playing hard on defense that one time, and I think a long rebound, and the girl already took off for that fast break, and the girls they got tired by playing that defense over there because they was playing good D. Man, ugly rebound, got bounced out. The girl's all by herself for a layup, and the girl's like, man, you know, all that work for nothing, you know.
I'm liking the rotation, though, and you brought that up earlier. You know, the rotation that Winnebago's given from their girls. They're running, I believe they have 8 or 9 on the bench right now. The only one that hasn't got on out there is Breezy. Trelia, you know, she's the only one, the one freshman they have on the bench, you know, but, you know, if you want to just put pressure on the ball, which Winnebago's doing, and like I said, we both kind of seen the traps that they're trying to create, but Winnebago's just got to get in front of it and cut off those driving lanes. You'd love to see, as they get, because if you notice, Omaha South's riding the sideline, you know, and as a trapping defense, that's exactly where you want her to be.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you always want them to go to the sideline there. That's the perfect spot to pick up that trap. And I noticed they tried to get that trap a couple times. You just got to get there a little bit quicker. Hopefully that's what they're talking about, is staying a little bit further in front of them than so close when you're trying to trap. Because if you play too close, I mean, shoot, just one little head fake can get around you. But if you kind of lay off a little bit and right where Coach Adams at right there. If you make that trap right there, there's all kind of possibilities for a turnover, even throwing a ball out of bounds.
Yeah, because they got that early in the second quarter. Like you said, that energy was there.
Yeah.
They came out with a different attitude on their defensive side. So like you said, that second, that's the extra defender for you is that sideline. And that's what we're talking about. And if our girls can just get to that sideline, beat that girl dribbling down the court, then you force her back inside right to where all your help's at. But, man, give credit to Apple. She can dribble the heck out of that ball, man, and she's getting by kind of as she wants. As far as your Omaha South, and you want to keep the pressure on Winnebago right now, they're doing a great job of their man-to-man defense, just getting Winnebago flustered. That's what's causing a lot of those turnovers, because Omaha South is in your face, on your hip, I'm right here, where are you going kind of defense, man. And I like that kind of defense. If you've got the athletes that can do it, that's good defense.
In that first half, we noticed there were probably about 3 or 4 different girls that played defense on Apple. And I believe it was Danny, when Danny was watching her, she held her from attacking the basket 2 or 3 times, stayed in front of her, made her stop and adjust and kick the ball out or something like that. That's one thing they probably do, is keep that ball out of her hands, because she's quick to get around everybody, and she could either get to the rack to score on her own, or if she gets around that first defender with her dribbling, people are going to collapse, and she could just do the little bounce pass or just pull it for a little floater, because she did shoot a little floater earlier too.
Yeah, because when Omaha South gets in their set, in the turn side of that coin there, Winnebago's defense, it feels like Winnebago's man-to-man defense is right there. I have not seen them go to a zone yet, which I feel like with their defense, they can play that in your hip, on your face, man-to-man defense, which they're doing. And when we are doing that, we're not giving up a lot of points in that aspect of the game, right? That 12-point lead that we're looking at right there, for me, I'm seeing that in the turnovers and runouts. That's where Omaha South's got 12 points easily. They might even have 20 just on that.
They didn't. I think they hit 1 3. That one girl hit the 3, number 10, I think. And other than that, they haven't shot from the outside. You shut the outside game down, and make them try to beat you on the inside, or make them try to beat you on the outside by shutting it down.
Yeah, because the half-court defense for Winnebago is actually, I'm very impressed by it. If you go back and we replay all the half-court sets that Omaha South has had, they might have 10 points from that, just that. Because Thomas got going early. Thomas, I believe, for them has more than 10 points, if I believe right. But right now, when I'm looking at on the board up there, Apple's their leading scorer with 11. She's got 4 layups. She was at the free throw line once, and she might have got a tough bucket underneath. Remember, she made a good move down the middle and knocked down 2.
Other than that, layups.
Yeah, other than that, it's just been layups. And it was the same for Moore, number 24 for Omaha South, who came out really strong in that first quarter. She had 4 points, and then she quieted down. It got quiet for everybody. 23, I'm sorry, that was Thomas I was talking about. She's got 10 points right now. So right there, that's half their points in those 2 girls. And then everybody else is just kind of chipped in. But again, chipped in, that number 10's got 4. I'm seeing, like I said, we watched her come do a layup earlier. That's kind of where number 10, has 4. But, as far as Winnebago's going, where is our offense going to come from? And like you said, when we're dribbling it down, I'm seeing a lot of girls just pick up our dribble, and then they're just getting runouts, man. If we can just keep control of the ball, not turn it over, we don't want to give up layups. I mean, we're right there back in this ball game, but we can't give up layups because, again, I feel, the way I'm seeing it, is that half-court defense is doing its job.
Yep. One way to stop that is the guards up on top. Those guards there, once the ball's passed below you, you always got to remember that you're that furthest person back. So whenever they change the possession, whether it be a rebound or a shot or a steal or whatever it may be, that they need to hustle back and be the first ones back to stop that easy one, just like those old school fast break drills that we run.
Hey, we need to give a station shout out here, folks.
Let's do it.
KWTN, Big Voice Radio, 100.9 out of Allen, Nebraska. We appreciate all our listeners on the radio. We appreciate all you viewers watching on YouTube, Facebook, however you got us pulled up. If you got us on the big screens at home, if you're watching in the car, we appreciate all you viewers that come in. We want to thank our sponsors, Native Star Casino, Avery Brothers Sign Company, TB Customs, Big Time Cleaning LLC, Ho Chunk Incorporated, Iron Horse Bar and Casino, and our newest sponsor this year,
Let's go,
Ho Chunk Farms.
Let's go.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the coaching staff for Winnebago this year. Markel Harlan returning back to help the girls out, and she's the head coach this year. Good luck to you in your season, Markel. I know that playing college basketball and then playing right here in this gym, you're bringing your own personal history and your legacy back here to Winnebago to try to improve this girls program. And then also to Brian Bosch and Jason Folkers. Shout out to you guys for the work that you're putting in. And then I do have to say that a special shout out to one of our assistant coaches, Mr. Todd Alberts. Mr. Todd Alberts actually ran the girls Winnebago basketball program back in the early 90s, back when we were in high school. And Coach Alberts went off to live his life out there and get a lot of memories out there, working in different places and whatnot. And he's coming to the last part of his career in the public school systems. He came back to Winnebago, somewhere where he's familiar, and got on with the coaching staff here for the girls basketball program. I know that Mr. Alberts probably has a lot to do with them girls running the press, because when he used to coach back then, it was full court pressure all the time, in that rotation. It was always the same way, quick rotation, so he can get fresh legs out there. And one good thing that I noticed, and I know that he's probably has something to do with too, is the Andrea Telice's dump pass back to Wolfleader for the left-handed. She's frustrated, or she's kind of mad at herself about that shot. She knows she should have made it.
Came from the opposite side and ended up saving it. They're going to throw it up here to Wolfleader. Doesn't like it. Lets it go back to Means. Almost loses it. Harlan dribbles all the way around underneath, finds Lovejoy, throws it to Carnes, who lets it go, did not make it. Thomas is going to come down with the rebound, heading the other way.
Omaha South running right now. Apple with the drive to the hoop. Oh, missed layup. Means with the rebound. Outlet pass to Lovejoy. Lovejoy bringing the ball up court. A lot of reaching going out there in time.
That's good defense there.
Yeah, that was good defense.
Good defense there from number 10, who then, that was Moore who came up with the steal, going to put it up, did not get it. Thomas with the putback, and she got 2 points to go, 36-20. Omaha South looking to run away with this one as Lovejoy throws it up, looking for Wolfleader, who was not there. Ball goes out of bounds. Omaha South ball. Omaha South has come out with a little bit more pressure on that defensive end for against Winnebago.
Yeah, number 23, Thomas just needs to just go underneath the basket and stay there. She could get cleanup points all day long.
There you go, right on cue. Here comes the freshman. Breezy Trelia gets her first action of the day. 5:46 left here in the third period.
She was a good hustler during volleyball season. You see how good she is playing defense here on Apple. Nice defense.
Ooh, entry pass there from number 10 goes over 22's head there for Omaha South. That was Hoadley trying to get it down to Lopez Monterez and just did not expect it.
Frenchman drives to the rack, tosses up one off the backboard. Winnebago does not retain possession. Rebound by number 10 out there.
Throws it up there. Looks like a pass to Thomas. Thomas put it up. Cannot get it to go. Wolfleader comes up with a rebound. Great game from her right now. Playing well. Throwing it up there to Breezy, who ends up getting the ball back. She kicks it over to Frenchman. Looks for Big Bear, who lets it fly. 3 in and out. And now we got an injury timeout because Thomas on that last play went up for the rebound and might have came down on that ankle a little funny in traffic.
Yeah, there was a couple girls right there when she landed. She might have stepped on somebody's foot. Tweaked her ankle just a little bit. Didn't look like it was too much.
Looks like Alvarez, number 41, comes in for Omaha South. Apple gets around Breezy. She throws a pass, puts it up. Tipped out there by Moore. Moore tries to save it. Cannot get it. And that was number 22. That was Lopez Monterez, who went to go get the ball, was already out of bounds. And beat Winnebago possession. Good defense there from Winnebago.
Yeah, this would be a good time to try to get some down-low game going on.
The hustle from number 24, Moore, showing how much he wants it. And gets into the back, this side of the court as Winnebago is just trying to inbound the ball and almost gets the steal.
Yeah, I'm looking at a good, if they can get Wolf Leader involved in this low post game here, we might be able to chip away on some points. So if they can whip that ball around, maybe the other team got or the other Lady Indians got to step up closer and play closer to the ball on those passes there. Oh, nice little return.
Halfway through it, we're over halfway through it. 3:32 left here in the third. You got Winnebago as they throw it up to number 10, gets it back to Thomas. Good hustle from Big Bear to break up the fast break. I think it was Lovejoy that was kind of on an island all by herself, and Lovejoy came flying in from the backside to help save it. And she's going to come up a little grimacy again. You know, you kind of wonder about that with her. Might have rolled an ankle, twisted something, but she plays hard, man. Yeah. I like the way Teresa Big Bear plays this basketball game because she kind of goes all out. She kind of doesn't have a stop button. When she's on the court, it's 100% for her.
Yeah, it looks like she's in a little bit of pain right there, but I know she's trying to shake it off, rubbing her ankle a little bit.
Alvarez puts up the shot from the right elbow, and she gets 2 to go. Her first 2 points of the game. She's screaming around, getting them fired up. 2:33 left here in the game. 40-21. Omaha South still up. There's Holiday with great defense again. Got Harlan trying to get it to Lovejoy to throw the ball away. Lovejoy could not get it. Number 10 is kind of impressing me right now for Omaha South. She is in the ball handler's face.
Yeah, she's all out defense this whole game. I think we called out her name so many times with any one of the ball handlers for Winnebago.
Yeah, she doesn't care who has the ball. She's playing D right now. Eve Hodali, 5'5" freshman.
Oh, a freshman too?
5'5". Oh, good pass.
Yeah, I think we know. I mean, the first half was trying to figure out what they can get away with and what they can't. I think right now the girls' basketball.
It's going to be 23-42. Omaha South is up.
So right now is when Winnebago needs to attack.
Good defense out there. Run out. Exactly what we were talking about before the half started. That's exactly what Winnebago wants to avoid. Easy 2 points there for number 15, Rios.
Yeah, when you get something going, you want to try to follow it up with another stop.
Off
with a little hezzy fade away. That was a nice little move there.
Hey, tough quarter there for Winnebago, but they ended up putting up a few points there. Where the scoring is going to come from after losing the 2 top scorers last year.
Yeah, then the Winnebago girls, they kind of lost their composure in that third quarter when.
Lopez Monterez got it again. Omaha South, and we're going to foul call on Omaha South. That was Lopez.
Penetration foul. Grabbed her by the foot.
6:17 left here in the fourth quarter.
When you see some pressure, the Omaha South coaching staff is putting on a full court press here with 6 minutes left in the game, up by 20.
Winnebago's foul situations. Lala Carnes with 4. I believe that is Charlize Frenchman, number 20 with 2. Other than that, nobody else is in foul trouble. Omaha South girls, none of them girls are in foul trouble. There's 2 to 3 fouls. 3 left to go. So here we go. We're getting a play call. Looking for the bomb down. Did not have it. Looks like the Packers did put on a 2-man pressure game there.
That was kind of looked like a press, but then everybody just dropped back once they got the ball in.
Yeah. Harlan around, still looking for Big Bear, lets it fly, could not get it to go. Thomas there to Apple.
Apple set up the offense. Went off the screen by Thomas to the rack and in.
Her night. 4:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 48-26. I believe the ball was on its way down, so I don't think they're shooting free throws on there.
Yeah, it is on the.
You know, you've got multiple guards. You know, who are you kind of seeing anything or identifying anybody as far as maybe who their main guard's going to be? I mean, is it guard by committee? And I know that's what we've seen tonight, but, you know, a lot of turnovers on the top end of the court right now.
Yeah, I mean, I see maybe 2 or 3 girls that can run that point guard position, and what they got to practice is keeping the ball under control. Ooh.
Thomas Thomas gets it.
Nice.
Little sidestep back to the right side on the left, off from the left side. Gets 2 to go. That's going to bring her point total up to 14. 4 minutes to go here as they're looking down low to Means. Means gets it, kicks it back out there to Trelia. The freshman puts it up. And gets it to go. Her first bucket for the Lady Indians. Congrats, Breezy. Good shot there. No hesitation. You love to see it from the freshman.
Yeah, she didn't hesitate to shoot that one. Oh, good defense.
Big Bear came in from the backside and pushed away the steal. As Lincoln Hoffman tries to get it back after turning it over, and that's going to be Breezy Trelia's first foul out of Lady Indian. Getting into all the stats today.
She is officially in the books after that bucket and after that foul there.
Yeah, gotta like it. Gotta like it for her. I like the shot. No hesitation. Just put it up.
Yeah.
Way to play hard. I'm
nice
liking it.
Little baseline jumper.
52 to 28. They're going to throw it down here to Thomas, and Means is there. She's going to sidestep, doesn't like it, tries to get rid of it. Turnover from Omaha South. Frenchman's going to come up the right side. Turns around. Dribbles through 3 or 4. Ends up getting caught up by number 12. Man, if she looked up, she would have had 2 Winnebago Lady. There were 2 Lady Indians running on that left side.
Yeah, I think
might have got an easy layup.
Yeah, a couple people collapsed on her and took away that lane to see it. Yeah, the vision of the peripheral.
That was a good move as Omaha South is going to go with a whole new 5 here. And yeah, a whole new 5 here. Wolf Leader is going to come back in the game for Lovejoy. And Winnebago is looking to go make some more points here. 28 to 52 here in the 4th.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe get a couple buckets out of this playing against the second string here.
Good block there from Jesus, I believe that was. She comes up and Omaha South's going to control it. Going the other way. She's missed. But I tell you what, man, I'm expecting, as her first free throw goes down, I'm expecting her to get some points this year because she's got some game in the block. Good steal there from Wolf Leader. They threw it to Juan. She didn't like it. Wolf Leader's looking to go coast to coast here. Drops the...
She's been nursing that.
Ball goes from the sophomore, 30 to 55 here. Omaha South played a great game. Highlights from them, Moore played really well. Apple kind of did her thing. I think that the player of the game for me, because I like the way she played her defensive end, especially in that third quarter, that Eve Hodolly, man, the freshman from them, she was, just destroying everybody up on top. They didn't have any answers for her.
No, I got to agree with you. Like for player of the game, like you take that third quarter that she did, and that was just the third quarter. The third quarter, she shut Winnebago down. The guard play down, and they only had 1 field goal in that third quarter, and that was that 3 that was.
Yeah.
So that was a turning point of the game because Winnebago was chipping away. They were only down by 8, kind of late in that second quarter. But once the defense picked up on that side, then the game kind of took off from there.
Yeah, they had it down to 8 with about maybe 2 minutes to go or something like that, and then Omaha South hit 2 more buckets, ended up going up by 12, and then after that it's just the third quarter hit, and Winnebago got stagnant, and then it just kind of, they really didn't go anywhere else after that. I think we've only put up 10 points since halftime, so that's a lot of credit on that defensive side from Omaha South. And the second free throw there from Big Bear is good.
Well, I like the way that Winnebago girls are pounding it down into the paint. That's one good thing because they never really used to pound it down into the paint. I mean, it was kind of like I don't know, like it seems like their offense, they're actually pounding it down in the paint, and that's going to get your guards open. Ooh, what was that?
That girl just kind of hit the ground there as she was coming through. I think Big Bear kind of ran through her on that one, just trying to get herself over towards the ball, and she stopped, trying to stop and get her position, and she just ran right over. That's going to be a turnover, though, for Omaha South. Winnebago is going to be heading the other way. They're going to throw it up to Wolf Leader. Leader, a great pass to Big Bear. Big Bear with the left hand gets it to go. That's going to bring her point total up to 8 on the evening from the sophomore. Winnebago cutting back into it. 33 seconds left. Still playing good defense, though. Still playing hard. These girls, you get a travel there from number 12, James, the freshman there from Omaha South. Another thing that I really enjoyed watching was Omaha South's freshmen. We called out their freshmen a lot, and they've got some standouts this year. That Thomas girl is going to be a force.
Like this freshman?
Oh, good job there from Alvarez as Wolf Leader went in for a layup, and Alvarez got the block on her. 16, 15 seconds left to go, and it looks like Omaha South's going to just go ahead and dribble this one out. So you want to call it a player of the game for either one. For me, it's Eve Hodali. I think she played a great job on the defensive end. Those are those stats that, yeah, you're going to see the steals. You're going to see those things. As the game ends here in Winnebago, 55-33, the Lady Packers get their revenge from last year after Winnebago beat them. But 33-55, that's the issue we spoke about, though, is who's scoring for Winnebago. You know, you can see Teresa ended up being the leading scorer with 8 points. And then, who is that? Who's number 20 for us? Oh, Charlize Tiny had 7. Did anybody outscore 7? You can think of on top of your head? I know Lala had 6, right, with the 2 threes to kind of fight back into it.
Yeah, if you look at it, I mean, like you're saying, somebody's got to pick up that slack. But tonight, I mean, with the scoring that we did, everybody kind of picked up that slack. Even across. But I know what you're talking about. You got to have your scorers on the team. Not everybody is a scorer, you know. On a good basketball team, you have to have role players. And Winnebago is so young that they are looking for that person that's going to be the scorer. They are looking for those ones that are going to be the shooters on the team. It's going to be an interesting year. This is just game 1, you know, and I thought the girls did a pretty good job, you know.
It's technically the Jamboree, so we'll call it game 0.
Yeah,
how about that? We're at game 0 right now. Hey, folks, we are KWTN Big Voice 100.9, Allen, Nebraska. I'm looking at Bethany right now, wondering if she's got any commercials for us to break to. All right. And we're going to go ahead and get ready and prep here in about 20 minutes. We're going to bring you the Winnebago Lady Indians versus Omaha South coming up here for always varsity action.
Both teams out running layups now.
Timeout.
We're proud of the dedication you put into the game.
Being a student athlete takes commitment.
Timeout. Timeout.
We're proud of the dedication you put in.
Timeout.
We're proud of the dedication you put into the game.
Being a student athlete takes commitment.
But check that order.
Student athlete.
Commit to the classroom first.
Did you know Ho Chunk Inc. offers enrichment programs for high school students? The Academic Development Program provides grants to visit colleges and other academic organizations. For more information, visit hochunkinc.com.
Use your resources, stay in the game.
The best part about coming to work is definitely the people that I work with. Ho Chunk Inc. is a very fun place to work at. We were talking about this, right?
You get to feel like you're a part of a family. You're not just a number in a line, and you're not just showing up to do your job and go home, but really to be a part of this community and a part of this family.
Building long-lasting relationships with coworkers is pretty important. I mean, because if you don't like the people you're working with, it's just a day job. Then it's just a paycheck.
You know, Ho Chunk Inc., they really welcome everyone. You know, it's a big open family. Regardless of being a child member or not, they'll find the talent. You know, they'll see what you can do, and I really do appreciate the diversity.
Something that's also really cool about Ho Chunk Inc. is that they offer a lot of different positions in a lot of different fields. We have everything from IT to real estate to human resources, business management.
Ho Chunk Inc. offers opportunities to anyone and everyone. It's not just the higher level management positions. There's entry level jobs that'll only get your foot in the doorstep for potential growth.
If a community member was considering applying for a job with Ho Chunk, I would tell them to apply because I think that every role within the organization makes an impact on the community, and every role is just as important.
There's so many opportunities within the company, all over different areas, different businesses.